can't say anything inappropriate right now.
Well,
you definitely could, and you probably won't be welcome back.
Well, there
Okay.
is a disclaimer on 12d20 that says you must be over 18. Are you over 18, or are you a mature audience, whatever? And they have to click
Listen,
okay.
just tell us you're over 18. We're not going to card you, all right, to get it in the stream. If you want to lie online, say that you're 18 and you're only 12. It is what it is.
Yeah.
I did that when I first made a YouTube account, like way back in the day. So I wanted to make sure that...
How old are you, essentially? What? And you were only, like... Yeah.
I was like a teenager, so I was pretty, like... I was almost an adult, but I didn't want to get like locked out of any content that I thought I might see on YouTube, so I put my age at like 25 at the time. And I think now it says I'm like 38 or something like that.
There, cheese.
All right. You don't have to make it smelly.
It smells good.
Exactly.
I'm gonna assume that those green lines mean it smells good.
Exactly. Delectable. Oh, man. Fun fact, mice actually don't like cheese. That's a fun fact. Where's my... There.
Cookie run.
Let's see here, others. Let's see, anything else? As I was first to leave this country. Anyway, let me look here, let me look there, where?
It says water deep dragon honey. That's not true.
Little mouse. Cute little mouse, except you're right. Mice don't like cheese, so he's just like, what the fuck?
Erase this.
You kidding me?
Oh, darn.
Somebody got violent.
Really?
Let's see if I can draw that duck. Nope, it's just me. It's not the program. It is totally just me. That's how I draw. Oh my god. I'm drawing with a mouse though. So. This is the worst Donald Duck.
Wait, that's all duck?
It will be in a second once I add some details.
Here.
My
I'm gonna get rid of this
my
mouse.
old avatar used to be a little top hat. That's all it was. It was just a tiny top hat. Now it's gone.
And now it's gone.
I like that mouse.
So from your stream, can people hear us talking?
Yeah, I put it on desktop audio,
Oh, cool.
so they can hear whatever I can hear.
Oh, sweet.
So they're listening to you right
In
now.
that case. Ooh. In
God.
that case.
Oh,
Hi,
I-
people. You want nachos?
Oh, I tweeted. I added y'all to the tweet. Y'all can tweet. It says water deep though.
Let's see.
I don't know.
You may want to fix that.
Well,
You may want to fix that.
I did on Twitch. Still says Dragon Heist.
Oh my god, it's so cute looking.
Aww.
Yeah, I'm drawing.
I know a certain someone that just joined the chat or that just joined the drawing.
I drew that actually. I wanted to try drawing Item
you
Pouch's little guy. Except someone is defacing it with lipstick. I don't think he'd
You
appreciate.
do realize
I
Item Pouch is in here, right?
Yeah, there's 5 people in here.
Item
Yeah.
Pouch really loves cheese, and he just loves to just smell it. He also really likes to wear hats.
I'm thinking the other one's Aiden.
Hey, stay away.
He also. I was gonna give him the little smile.
If they join,
I'm just
Chad and just hear this, I'm going to be sad. I'm
waiting. I'm waiting for someone to hop in onto
Yeah.
the Discord and
Well, I just
let us
texted.
talk shit.
I just texted them. I can draw Discord.
I'm gonna draw some. I'm gonna draw a thing.
Discord. We can't hear you because you're not on Discord. Oh, there's Aiden.
Yup.
Aiden.
He's just drawing Aiden. He's just drawing Aiden.
Yeah.
Where's my?
It's interesting when he only has one eye. Like you can, if you want him to look angry, you give him one eyebrow that's like this, right? If you want him to be like sad, you gotta do like a slant one, like huh. And if you want him to be like, hey, just give him like that, like what's
Wait,
up?
isn't he like a duck? Isn't he like a duck?
He's a
I don't think he ever specified what kind of bird he is. He's just a cyclops.
He's some kind of bird, and there's someone in the chat now.
Heck yeah. There is. It's Mr. Pouch.
It's Mr. Rorik from Item Pouch.
Wow, guys. Very mature.
Mature audience. Well, we said our audience had to be mature. We didn't say our artists had to be mature.
I don't have to be.
All right. Fair enough.
I didn't draw it though, so I'm in the clear.
I don't know who drawn it. Who's red?
Red.
It's not
is,
me.
It's
not me.
I'm red.
It's not me because people can see my mouse moving about. Oh, it's a hat now. Okay.
Oh wait, you
Wait,
meant red as
wait.
in like color. Gotcha.
This channel just got a lot more colorful.
I thought for a second war is completely different, but now it's Mario.
Okay.
Something.
So coming soon. What's like? So all right. I know there's no like ironclad rule that YouTube channels have to have mascots, but they generally do. Coming soon, what would you say your little icon or mascot or avatar is?
It should. It originally was. Originally, it was originally a hat. Then I made it a kobold head, and then I don't know. I don't bloody know.
Well, I kind of like your sock puppet, so I'm gonna stick with that if that's cool.
I honestly will like the sock puppet. I might end up making it my channel thing, but for now, it is just my Discord.
Sorry, my dog is barking in its sleep. Yes, that's sleeping, screaming.
There we go.
Oh my god, I love it so much.
And the way I drew it, it looks like Aiden's looking at you like, what the fuck is that thing? Can you resize stuff?
Yes, you can.
How do I do that?
Oh, hey, who has pen pressure enabled?
I have been trying to figure that out.
I technically do.
How do?
But I don't know how.
Well, that's not good enough. You have to tell me how.
It's just been default for me.
I don't know why mine isn't able to do it.
Pen
but-
pressure. Is it density? Is density the thing? No.
Well, there's like a
Maybe.
toggle. If you go to if you're in the brush,
I love how A is just saying, and here is A. And
and here's
Frog
this.
eating a
And
cheese.
here's Aiden, and here's
Okay,
Aiden,
you know what?
and
I'm
here's
just gonna look
Aiden.
it
And here's another Aiden.
So if you are in the brush tool on the sidebar, you'll see like size, size, stuff like that. You can adjust those. There's a little toggle button that says enable size, pressure, sensitivity.
Where are you seeing the toggle button?
This is on the right side of the screen.
No, I see that. Where is the toggle button though?
It's the paintbrush next to size. Do you see
Okay.
it? There's two squares. There's an X and a paintbrush.
Yeah.
that paintbrush is supposed to be the toggle. I don't know if having the brush on means that the pressure sensitivity is on, but for me,
I have mine on, but it's not working.
yeah,
Oh,
it's
there
not
he
working
is.
for me
Okay.
either.
Hey,
Maybe
Aiden.
it's
I
'cause
don't know.
I play on tablet.
What?
Hey, we're all here.
Oh, this is fucking
Yay!
pissing me off. It's not fair. It's
So I
not
posted
fair
this
that I
on
Hey.
get pressure
Twitter. I'm gonna
sensitivity.
try to tweet it again
Say
because it keeps saying water deep for some reason.
I'm gonna draw
Yeah,
the
that is
Oopsie
weird.
daisy.
draw.
And he doesn't seem to be talking, and that's
You
interesting.
might be having connectivity issues.
Yeah, he's
You
in
forgot how to speak
Argentina.
English. Okay. Hold on.
All right.
I'm gonna figure out the
And
pen
now
pressure.
to draw a tiny baby. I call him Bob.
Help stylus pressure. Chrome, Opera, Edge, Internet Explorer. Oh, I'm using Firefox. Maybe that's the problem.
I'm doing Chrome and it's still not really working for me. But if you figure it out, you let me know.
Do you have? Are you using a tablet?
I am using a tablet.
Okay, it should be
Oh.
working
Oh wait.
now.
Honestly, I'm
Yeah.
surprised it's working for me. I'm.
Okay.
What was that?
I hear.
Hello.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
You guys want to make the canvas bigger? Do you think we could do that? So
Yeah, let's do
We
that.
can do that?
How do we do that?
yeah, I'm pretty sure we can.
Probably either
way-
edit
that'd be
or
excellent.
draw.
I am taking
Drawing
up a
settings.
large amount of the screen. I apologize.
Hold on, I found it. Go to whoever is the leader here. Go to drawing, then go to drawing settings, and you'll see size options. Set it to 4,000 by 4,000.
Okay,
That way we can like draw in the canvas. In the canvas.
I have
Portrait.
no idea what in the world I'm drawing at the moment.
By the way, who drew my pouch? Who drew Pouchy?
I did.
Thank you.
No
He
problem.
drew all our mascots, and currently he's drawing.
I am drawing Dez's little cat.
Des is trying to do drawing settings, but it's not cooperating.
I am currently drawing. I don't know what I'm drawing at the moment. It looks like a head. I think it's a head.
Okay, I see.
So, are we doing the game idea we had?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out the settings, but it's not letting me do.
Oh, quick
Greater than
question. We were actually wondering this. What kind of bird are you? Is your mascot?
Oh, I am a cyclops bird.
Yeah, see, that's not a fucking
That
answer.
that doesn't mean nothing.
I know.
Oh man.
He's Aiden. He's one of a kind.
I'm walking.
Yeah, we're
Just
going with
the
that.
immediate opposites to that. Like, no, fuck you. That's not an answer.
Okay. For some reason, it's not letting me do 4,000. If anybody else can do the 4,000, send us the link on Discord.
Hey, I am not just a sock. I am a glorious sock. Simple as that.
Seriously, the pen pressure thing is really pissing me off. Pen pressure.
Yeah.
How do?
Wait, so I'm seeing Aiden's got pen pressure.
Aiden, how
Yeah,
do you have pen pressure? What makes you better than us?
I think
How dare you?
you have to enable density in the brush options. That should give you blood pressure.
Where are the brush options?
Oh.
Yeah.
By the way, does anyone have an issue where you click the eyedrop tool and then you get stuck in it and it won't let you click anything else?
Nope.
Nope.
Well, I have that and I hate it.
I,
wait, I'm back.
I would hate
Okay.
that too.
Never mind, it's working now.
Oh my
All right.
god. It's
How
even
do I,
better than before.
I want to
Okay,
shrink
yeah.
this down. How do I do that?
I clicked density, but oh wait, hold
You
on.
go to the select tool and then you shrink the thingy.
Okay,
It is perfect now. And who is drawing?
Selection.
yeah, that's what happens when you lower the density and you activate density, but that's not
Right, that's just making it less opaque.
Yeah, it's not pen pressure, it's just the opacity.
Okay, so I'm in the select tool. I still am kind of unclear what I need to do to.
No, yeah, you go to size You should say enable size, pressure, sensitivity.
Yeah, well, yeah, I have that enabled, and it's just not working. But the opacity is. It's weird.
Okay, so then I don't know because I just clicked that and it worked. Have you tried going out and in again after enabling it? Maybe that.
I'll try it. Hold on.
No.
How do I shrink this? How do I shrink these drawings?
I guess since I'm on a mouse,
select
it
it
won't
with
do
the-
it, right?
It's just like Photoshop. Select it with the marquee tool, and then you'll see a triangle with a cross. Click that, and that should give you transformation powers.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm gonna make a Hamson.
Oh wait, maybe you can't do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
Oh yeah, you can't do it. Weird.
No, my cheese. No, my cheese. My cheese must be perfect.
because I
I'm
want
proud
to
of
keep
that
these,
cheese.
but I don't want them to
I'm-
take up all the screen. So
I am proud of that cheese.
Well, whoever
Oh,
whoever created this, just go to drawing settings, and then set it to 4,000 by 4,000,
It
and
won't.
we'll have a bigger
It
canvas.
won't let me.
Try harder.
oh well, now that you say it,
Oh,
now
okay.
it works.
Yeah. Why not?
All right, I
Okay.
vote we do the game now. Hang on, let me get the thing going.
Well, what's the game? What's this game thing you're talking
If
about?
someone else can do the since I've decided to give up because I'm not trying hard enough, somebody else do the 4,000 by 4,000 because it's not.
I
letting
tried
me
it. It
change.
won't let me.
No, like somebody else create a link.
I mean,
Yeah, sure. One second.
well, you could also just like zoom in and then, hey, there's your extra space.
Yeah, but that's stupid. We'll do it the other way.
Yeah, but I mean,
This is how
can't
you make
figure it out,
friends.
then this is-
Oh
how you
wow!
make friends.
Actually, I don't think you can change it at all. Like I just created a new one, and I have no control over the sizing options. It defaults to 1920 by 1080, and you can't change it.
Try harder too.
oh, snap.
I always try the hardest. Nobody tries harder than me.
What the heck is that?
But yes, I did try harder.
All right. Let's see. What? Oh,
I love
dude.
Part of your frog for that.
I love it and I hate it at the same time.
It's
Nah,
like
he's-
Aiden.
He's just
like
being
Aiden
modest. He loves it.
It's like Aiden fused with your sock
I love
puppet
it.
thing.
I don't
See if I can do this.
All right, fine. You know, I'm just gonna use a thin pixel brush.
He's also like using a sock puppet too.
All right, we'll go
Mind
with
blown.
about I think 2px is fine.
I'm dying.
Oh, and that sock puppet has its own sock puppet, by the way. So it just keeps going ad infinitum.
Okay, what are the hotkeys for this? Because this
Kind of looks like
I bet
that
it's like
buff
Photoshop.
Squidward.
Yeah,
Remember
it
that?
kinda does.
The handsome Squidward.
Come on, give me 2. There we go. 2. That's not bad.
I like the
I'm
idea
moving
of
the-
just infinite sock puppets.
Hang on. I'm just moving the cheese over here. Just to make it easier.
I haven't actually done some serious drawing practice in like seriously, it's been like 2 months.
Yeah, I was
focusing on
practicing
everything
wolves earlier.
Should I erase this one? Wait.
I don't
No,
know.
no,
So what
keep
are
it.
we doing?
No.
So what are we
Fine,
doing?
Get rid of it. Yep. I
What are
don't.
we doing?
Well, everyone get rid of all their drawings. That's me.
Yeah, let's do a little activity or something.
Okay, what's the
Yeah.
activity?
Activity
Yeah. So
time.
the rules are super simple. We take turns.
Oh wait,
we need to figure out who
can you
goes-
guys retweet this? See if we can get some more viewers. Because right now it's just.
You assume I have followers. You assume I have followers.
I assume y'all have followers. Yes.
Man.
I don't. I have like. I don't have many. I have like. You're like it. That's pretty much it.
All right, I guess
I'm
I
your
could
number one
retweet
fan.
this.
Well, let's rephrase that. Aiden, retweet this.
He already did. He actually already did.
Yeah.
Mr. Nearly 20,000. Retweet this.
Yeah.
Do we want that kind of chaos though? Because I have a feeling. This thing's gonna just blow up.
Oh yeah, this is so sexy.
Hey,
I will fuck this suck puppy butt.
What?
I'm so
I'm
sorry.
drawing with a pack of.
Aiden's getting a
Come on.
little too intense right now.
This is my.
the puppet scares me.
You know what? You
I'm
know what
also
can
a little
really? I think I figured it out. Why this is so unnerving? We just need some ears,
No.
No.
and there we go. Right?
Don't do that.
Suddenly, it all comes together.
Stop. Stop it.
All right, I'll get rid of the ears. I'm sorry.
No. It needs elven ears.
Yes. Okay. You know what?
That's what it needs.
Trying to match it. Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh yeah, it needs some ear too. Actually, I'm gonna draw.
Oh my
It doesn't have it because it doesn't have any hair. That's the thing. I already know. Like we give it some bushy eyebrows, and it's gonna be fine.
Man, I wish these freaking pictures were better. Hold on.
How much worse could this possibly?
Let's give it a mustache too. So
By the way, coming soon. You got to use this as your avatar now. By the way, once it's finished, that's the rule.
Yeah.
This is now your new avatar, at least for a little while. Aiden has given you a gift. You can't just not
Yeah.
accept it.
Please,
I gave him hair, you
please
guys.
no.
I figured
Oh
out my
my
talent.
god.
this is beautiful, man.
Beautiful.
This is beauty. No, it has to have a more.
I'm dying.
If you're gonna, okay, listen. If you're gonna be giving this guy hair like that, then we need to make him powerful. Okay.
This is
Oh my
good.
god.
Can someone erase this thing that the hair that someone drew over?
Hey,
it?
who's drawing red all over my fucking? I don't know what I'm drawing, but
The same person that drew all yellow over.
No, that's me. I gave him a energy aura because he's going Super
I
Saiyan.
want to
stopped-
give that detail
I
to-
stopped drawing a while ago. I stopped drawing a while.
If it
You're
has,
just sitting back.
if it has color,
Okay, I'm
it's
gonna make
me.
another monstrosity.
I drew the hair.
What should I do? I should do the item pouch one, but hyper realistic. Like,
oh, dude, I
oh
want
my
to see
god,
that.
yes,
Yeah,
do that. Yeah,
okay,
do
let's start
that.
with the-
Actually,
It's literally just a sack. Nothing
Not
else.
just a sack.
Yeah, it's a pouch with items in it. That's what it realistically would be.
No, he is a
the
pouch, but he also
Yeah.
wears a hajimaki.
This
Wait,
is
no.
generally.
Is that what that is?
That's
now let's-
Wait,
that was the
what
kind of
that
the
is?
reference. A hachimaki.
Let's give it realistic eye first, just to.
Oh yes. Make it an eldritch horror.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be horrible, but I love it.
That'd be horrible. Oh, God.
I like how you go into this with like this is gonna be terrible and just miserable, awful. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Oh, you're taking all of this cute.
there was original intention for this stream, but but I'm just laughing so hard I can't get a word.
Okay, so
Where
this
was that?
is
Oh my god, he has
this is-
eyes. It's crazy.
yeah, it's
It's
I'm truly disturbed by this item pouch now.
and it's just the beginning, though. So let's give it a nose now, because it needs to smell shit, you know. There we go. Yeah, a beautiful fucking nose. That's
hang on, I'm just gonna check out the stream right just for a second. That's what I'm gonna do.
Please do. Yeah.
Ooh, that's a
Oh yeah, that's so beautiful, man.
Oh, man, this is so hard without pen pressure. Drawing with a freaking pixel brush.
Yeah.
Stupid left.
Oh no.
first world problems, am I right?
Yeah, I know.
Oh my god, I know. Right?
First world, meaning the most important world.
We came first. That's what that means.
I'm angry. I don't even know what I'm
Let's see
drawing.
how
Some
fast
kind
we
of
can get the
Yoshi.
12d20 channel to be banned with this
Oh no, I can do it.
Oh,
too.
give me 5
No,
seconds.
please don't do
Give me
that.
5 seconds.
I'm having fun.
Oh no.
Alright.
If you want that, give me 5 seconds.
I think I should do.
Oh, no fill tool? Alright.
Yeah, I guess.
I wonder if we can make new layers. Can we make new layers? Oh snap, we have new layers.
All right, let's watch. I'm gonna go check out the Twitch stream right fast to see what's going on.
Okay.
Hey. That's weird. What happened on this new layers? Well, whatever.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. This is way too much. Why? Why?
Yeah.
Man,
no,
that pouch.
That pouch looks beautiful, man.
That's something else,
That-
huh?
That
Yeah.
pouch. Oh, and now I refreshed.
Alright, hold on, I gotta.
Yeah, if it refreshes and you can't see anything, we haven't figured out a fix for that yet.
Oh god, no. No. I am dead.
It puts
I'm
the
just
items in its skin.
Oh my god.
Oh man, this item pouch is beautiful. Good. I love it.
What is like. Oh my god.
Okay. Okay, back to the idea. Somebody saved these horrific images.
Hey, mine isn't horrific. Mine's cartoonish and lovable. And eats people.
Mine too. It's just cartoony, man.
No, it's not. Yours is a fucking horror show.
It's cartoony fun. It's cartoony.
Just looking for love.
You've profaned a beautiful thing.
Are you sure? Oh god, what are you drawing? Is that a bird?
Huh?
No, it's
Yeah.
Kaneko's mom. But yes, it is a bird.
Oh, I see.
Let's see though. I don't know who's drawing that.
Ah man.
I'm drawing
That's
the
so good.
dinosaur thingy. The evil Yoshi.
I am practicing Raven, I guess, anatomy. I don't know how to draw ravens.
I would give this dude my items. Definitely.
Hey kid, wanna buy a bag of holding?
Somebody on I don't know who it was, but a follower just said traumatized forever. So you guys are doing a great job.
It puts the items in its skin.
Come on, stick your hand in me. Go ahead.
I'm proud to have written that. All right.
Just
One
put your hand
second.
right inside me. Right in my head. I don't bite.
No. Oh my god, somebody please get a screenshot of that. That is just
I'm
horrible.
gonna give it a body. It needs a body. It does need a body.
No. No.
But it's gonna be like a tiny grab.
Oh, you know what you could
Oh, wait,
add?
there's a lasso
Ooh,
tool.
I have an idea, Aiden. You could add like his tongue kind of poking out of his mouth, licking his teeth a little bit, like the upper part of his
Yeah. Oh yeah, I could. Yeah. I totally could do that. Yeah. Like this.
Oh my god.
Give me your items. Put them in me.
Yeah.
Oh.
Beautiful.
Oh, come on. You can lasso select stuff, but you can't fill tool it? That's so stupid.
Yeah, this has some limitations. Oh, and the drool. Good touch.
Some limitation.
Some
A
limitations.
lot of limitations.
Okay. There are definitely some.
Oh god, no. No.
Oh,
No.
okay. No. The face is one thing. Pouchy doesn't have a body.
No, let him keep it. Let him keep the terror.
He was made to bring joy into the world.
He was made to bring joy to children everywhere. You've perverted his purpose.
Hey, now I can walk to the children.
I actually did design Pouchy for the sole purpose of being adorable. That way, multiple audiences would like him.
Oh, that's actually
Well, too bad, because this thing is terrifying now.
Yeah, I'm sorry that this is what he's become. This is Pouchy in a later stage of his life.
Oh,
You let
God,
the
no.
success get to his head, and now he's just...
A little. Yeah, he let himself go a lot.
Yeah.
Give him. Hang on. Let me do a request for the bottom. Give him octopus leg. Just.
Oh, yeah,
that's
octopus
so good.
legs.
Yeah,
Make it more Eldritch.
yeah.
Exactly.
Right now is too much horror to little Eldritch.
Exactly.
Okay, so I have me, Shane. I have Item Pouch coming soon. Aiden and
no.
Okay, so number 6 is either somebody from the chat or it's Ben, because I invited
Wait, you
Ben.
said Item Pouch coming soon. I'm here. I'm right here.
I sent Ben the link too, so he might be that 6th person in the room.
I left Twitch a second ago.
Oh, okay.
My internet cannot handle it, and
Okay.
this eyeball
this
scares
is
the crap out of me now.
Okay, he said he's busy.
Yeah, I pretty much expected that. Ben's a busy guy.
This
He does,
eyeball
he does
scares me.
science and stuff.
This is the most creepy-looking eyeball I've ever drawn. I call him Jerry.
Oh, that's beautiful.
That eyeball looks like it reminds me of those bouncy ball eyeballs you get from quarter machines.
What kind of bouncy ball eyeballs have you seen?
Oh, you've never seen those? It's literally just a super ball, but they make it look like an eyeball. I know what you're talking
about, but why in the world? What kind of... Oh god, now it has ears. Oh my god, no.
Don't give it ears.
The ears are like the fear factor it needs. It perks its ears to seem larger.
Okay. So you drew Pouchy in your style.
Yeah.
I wonder if I could draw your thing in my style.
He perverted Jerry. I don't know.
Draw mine. Please do.
The thing is, I'm not as good with realism. I used to be, but I'm more of a cartoonist now. So
exactly, I'm a cartoonist as well. This is wrong.
This is wrong. It's wrong.
I am not a cartoonist. I'm a person pretending to be an animator, but I'm not.
It's hard. Like, honestly, I've let my skills drop significantly. Believe it or not, it's actually because of the show, because I spent so much time working on the things about the show that weren't animation that I had no time to practice drawing. So, I'm probably going to 2 weeks practicing.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Like, I lost so many of my drawing skills because I had to focus on my video style. So right now, it's hard for me to do other things that are not like my video shit.
Like, I've always been able to do this cartoonish style. Like, this has always been really easy for me. But everything else is just... It looks like the thing that comes easily to you is horror.
Yeah.
Okay, it was Pouchy, now it's just an abomination.
Yeah, that's not even... Thank you, by the way. My brand being dismissed.
I love you, and I love
you know what? Maybe this is the direction that you need to take your channel in. Maybe cute isn't the way to go.
I'm pretty sure cute is the way to go.
I don't know, man.
That's not a good direction.
I mean, this is...
Listen, mate, I'm a very small channel, and even I know that that's something that will get me banned on YouTube immediately.
Yeah, like it doesn't even inherently offend people. It's just that bad. Like to get banned for being ugly. All right, hold on. Let me pull up Aiden's.
Super simple, but it's so time.
Okay, Aiden, he switched his style over to being like a jarhead now. So, well, not for me, but things.
I'm now drawing eyeballs for some reason.
I have a friend who asked me for some advice about her quote unquote friend's boyfriend, which I assume is actually her boyfriend. He's been jacking off to live. Oh wait, can I say this? He's been engaging in extracurricular activities with women on camera.
It's already
and she's not sure how she feels about that. So she wanted me to explain to her the nature of male urges, and I'm just like, well, they exist, and yes, men often deal with a need for variety. It's kind of part of our biology. And so now she's trying to get me to freaking. I'm not a sexual psychologist. I don't know what to tell this guy. If you're uncomfortable with it, tell him to stop doing it, or he can get out. How about that?
Well, okay, so from a woman's point of view on this, and I have a husband too. It's like,
are we doing this?
No. let me clarify something.
We're all adults.
Well, so men have urges,
Fair.
but think about it this way: women that are watching might not be. I don't know. If we women watch those like drama shows where the men are like holding open doors and paying for everything, blah blah, blah, that's our fantasy. So I think guys are allowed to have those kind of sexual fantasies, like porn and stuff like that, because technically, like dramas, like for women, that is their fantasy. So I don't know.
I find that most women today, these days, are totally fine with things like porn. But here's the thing: these are like live cam girls, so it's a more of a different experience because you got that layer of, oh, I'm actually talking to this person and engaging with them sexually. The only difference is there's a screen between us. So I can see where she's coming from and that she's upset by that.
Did she try talking to him and telling him?
I'm proud of this. Not the conversation. The conversation is weird. I'm proud of the eyeballs. The weird eyeballs.
Aiden, you don't mind if I color this, do you?
Oh, for the love of God, no. Sweet Jesus in a handbasket, no.
Just make all the characters worried at this point.
I think Jesus would approve. I went back in time and I was like, "Hey, Jesus, how's it going? Check out this photo from the future. I think he'd understand exactly what it is."
Somebody just put in the chat, what am I looking at? What am I listening to? You're welcome.
Yeah. Well, stay tuned to find out more.
Oh yeah, that's
Hey, I'm back. Okay, good. My computer has been stopping. Like it literally just crashes. And
Wow.
I think it's either the power unit or it could be gel on the processor. I don't know. I gotta go in there and have a look at it. I built this thing, so I gotta
Big words.
I gotta take responsibility. Really? You've never built a computer before?
No.
It's not hard.
You make it sound like everyone and their
easy.
grandma, like, "Oh yeah, I mean, back when I was a kid,
Dude,
my mom."
save money. You save money. It's easy, and you get a faster, better computer. There's no reason not to.
No. I understand that that's all true, but like most people don't know that, or they don't want to put in the work, to.
Oh, well, then most people are lazy dumbasses, and they should like.
Thank you. I do work out.
But we love everybody that's watching right now. That does not include anybody who's watching. You are obviously not lazy because you're watching this. Thank you.
No, she's lying. She's being nice to me. I'm not. You're lazy. You should apply yourself in life. Do something. Don't sit around. Life isn't a video game.
Wait, it isn't? My therapist has been lying to me all this time.
Oh my God! What is creepy Aiden doing to creepy Pouchy?
I don't know.
We will allow
I'm
Wait,
him
is that
concerned.
and who's drawing creepy Aiden? Is that Aiden drawing creepy Aiden, or is that someone else?
That's got to be Aiden.
That's Aiden, man.
Yeah, that's his style. Unsettling and evil.
Hey, my style is. Oh wait, that's you're talking about Aiden. Okay, yeah, it's totally scary.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna draw a picture of Kanekuo and Aiden so I can show the differences between their styles. You know,
What
the
do you
ones
think
that
of these
exist.
creepy eyeballs? What do you think of these creepy eyeballs? Just question.
They're fantastic.
I think they're eyeballs. I don't know.
I like them.
I think they're at the optometrist. I think they might have some bad news. Like for like a sentient eyeball, a trip to the optometrist is like a trip to like the cancer doctor. Like it's like and the one thing you do in life, yeah, that's not happening anymore.
I'm
Not so
sorry.
well.
It's glaucoma.
No.
Imagine like the difference between a gazer going to the optometrist is so much. There's a huge gap between that and you going to the optometrist. I mean, you can wear glasses. What the fuck's a fucking spectator gonna wear?
Oh,
Sorry, I'm
monocles.
cursing. I
Just
shouldn't be
I
cursing.
mean-
lots of monocles.
I mean, hang on. What was her name again? I can't remember her name right now. Crap.
One
because,
disintegration ray, and suddenly. Do you think
sir.
the disintegration ray works through glass, or like he uses it and then the glasses also disintegrate?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Aw, the eyeballs in
I
love.
actually, what I did was went in one of my games. What I did was glass actually makes the disintegration ray worse. It was terrible.
You know what I would rule? I would say that because those rays are all sight based, anything that's invisible would be like immune or something like that.
Oh,
But because of the anti-magic field,
wait. So by your logic, if
But
you
listen,
are
listen to
invisible,
you. So
if
light
you're
travels
invisible,
through glass, right? So a beholder's could not disintegrate that. If you could somehow get past their anti-magic field and you were invisible, you'd be immune to their rays. That's how I would rule it as a DM. But obviously,
I disagree. I think they just
that's
disintegrate.
okay.
It's a ray. It disintegrates. Like when you get hit by plasma, like it burns through glass too. Like so.
Oh, is that
Wait,
true?
are you sure about
Yeah.
that?
It's harder, but
I'm
it
joking.
does.
I'm joking.
Well, actually,
Obviously.
it depends on what the base is. If it's like a gas plasma, then yeah. But then again, are I beams gas I beams? I don't think so.
Man,
I have several questions as to what is being done at the moment.
Hold on. How do I make this work? Like, I just.
I'm just looking at this abomination of a, and I'm laughing my ass.
Okay, we'll do that, and then we'll give it a little.
1 second. Let me find the link to this again. I got a bunch of friends who loved this abomination.
Oh, did y'all want to play that?
I literally.
That game. Coming soon. Oh, shit. Had
Are we sure? No, we need to keep this abomination alive.
Let's.
This
touch
abomination is
Jesus.
more important.
Ew.
Where is the? How in the world do I share this?
Wait. I forgot something very important that needs to be added to this.
How do I? How do I do? Ah, here we go. Okay. Uno momento, por favor.
Okay, is that one? I need a black.
Okay, back to this. All right, how's the abomination coming? I literally stepped away for 5 seconds. I'm pretty sure this is fine.
So awful. Oh, and yours is
I mean,
farting.
have you
That's
seen the
nice.
drawing? The drawing scares the crap out of everything.
Okay. Where's Connect?
I was suggesting that, oh my god, it's even worse. How did you do that?
Well, you both literally do the two feather thing. His goes forward and yours goes backwards. It's freaking weird. Like, I feel like you two met up and said, hey, we're going to both be bird people, but we're going to have very slight differences.
How do you know that didn't happen?
I mean, it didn't happen, but,
I mean,
I like making fun of him.
Could have.
It might have happened. I don't know.
Yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, it's all coming into place. It's all starting to make sense now.
Anyway, this is the first time I met these guys, so
I
Who
think
else
this is
in
the
here?
first time I've talked to all of you except for Des and Coming Soon.
Oh yeah,
Sound
that's
off.
right.
Who's in here?
It's Des. I'm not
It is
alone.
it is I, Diz.
Alright. I just zoomed out for the first time to kind of take a look at the.
Abomination. Do you regret everything?
No, I don't, actually. I'm doing a really great coloring job. Thank you very much. Alright. And you know what? He's a pouch, but that doesn't mean his body is also pouch material, so I'm going to make...
I don't think he's a pouch at this point. You just summoned some demon.
No. He's got like a regular human body. Or a torso, rather.
Diz, you're actually going to encounter this in the shop. You're just going to encounter that
put
thing.
Monster Pouchy in one of your f***ing campaigns. I will kill you.
It's a demon campaign. It has to.
Change the name.
I'm going to change
Besmirching
the
my
name.
intellectual property.
It's
Well,
going to
we
be
won't call this
demon
pouchy.
pouch
We'll
creature.
call this grouchy.
Demon.
Grouchy,
call
yeah,
it
Grouchy
demon.
works.
Yeah, that way we own the
We'll call
IP to this.
Sure, use that all you want. I don't want it.
It's kind of like when Crash Bandicoot was big. A bunch of markets, I forgot where, made like a fake Crash. Like it would look really wonky. So Naughty Dog just adopted that kind of character into their games as fake Crash, which is just Crash with like wonky teeth and stuff. So I mean, this is one of those situations, I think.
There we go. Kaneko and Aiden together at last.
I'm what the Twitch chat is like. I don't want to look.
Let's see.
Does
I'll look.
anyone have a link?
Says his style is hot, and again, somebody said, "What am I looking at? What am I listening to?" We went from 6 viewers to 2.
People are like, "We can only take so much of this."
We can all be abomination
We've scarred people
for more than one. We've scarred me for life. That's what it is. Jesus.
There you go. There's the link to the Twitch channel.
Oh god, I am way out of practice. Yeah, not bad.
I'm half.
Maybe I should do like a week of just extraneous exercise. Drawing exercise, I mean.
I clarify that.
Yeah, like I'll work out with Rocky for about a week, and then I'll start drawing, and suddenly it'll be good.
Is that where we're going?
You know what? I did a short film in college where we
gonna take you down.
We did like a montage, and in the montage, like it started going from like trying to investigate like a crime to just like working out. And by the end, we're like, why are we lifting weights? It's not helping.
Who drew the?
I mean, it's helping us get into shape. Yeah, but somebody's dead, Bill.
Who drew the adorable ice cream?
I did. Des did.
Aw.
Oh, it's adorable. It's adorable.
So jealous. I want pen pressure. Meh. Pen pressure.
I mean, I'm pretty okay with Aiden doing line art, and I'll just color stuff in. Like that's fun.
Yeah, I've been coloring in that the dude on the bottom.
Oh, Abomination Sock.
Huh? No, the dude with the buttons for eyes.
Abomination Sock. That's what
Oh,
we're
is
calling
that what
it.
he is? Okay, Abomination Sock. Then yes, that's. I've been coloring that.
Abomination.
He's
He
supposed to
looks
be.
like
He's
a
an.
dinosaur.
He's a perversion of my mascot.
Whose mascot is that? Like, hold on. Coming soon. Wait,
Yes.
is that like your YouTube handle?
Yeah, coming soon. Entertainment or production, or one of the two. I don't remember. I don't
Coming
do
soon,
much.
entertainment or productions. That's a mouthful.
That's the full name.
It's
and
not
or.
coming soon. Entertainment, and also I'm lazy and I haven't been doing much. So
Well, there's that. God, I've had to
I'm
push my
mostly-
launch back so many times. It's driving me crazy, really.
I feel that. Thought I'd have 3 episodes of my series done, and I have only finished 1 by this.
At least on my end, I think it's kind of worth it because all the work I put into my show, it's all to make it more optimized and good. The quality, like, had I launched in January, the quality would be nowhere near where it is now.
Yeah.
And theoretically, if everything goes smoothly, once I get up to speed, I project an episode every 2 to 3 weeks. Hopefully.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's really starting to come together. But what we really want to do is we want to do that main show, and then we want to put a sideshow on our channel too. So we're thinking we'll endear people to the characters of Roth and Doug, who are the main characters on our show, and then we'll do like an improv show or let's play show where we do those characters we play in voice. I'm not entirely sure what the other show will be, but it'll be something we can release daily rather than.
who's going to post the image, by the way, on their Twitter?
I'll do it. Actually,
do it.
let's let Aiden do
Alright.
it. That way we let Aiden do it. That way everyone gets the recognition they actually deserve.
Fair.
Yeah, I got a bit of a ghost channel. I don't think anyone's gonna really see it or.
And plus, I don't want Aiden's creepy. I'd like to be named. I don't want Aiden's creepy drawings on my Twitter though. So
Well, you're no fun.
I'm trying to build a family-friendly environment with a little bit of cursing.
It's called branding. God damn it!
That's the item pouch that's the item pouch motto. We want a family-friendly environment with a little bit of cursing,
Sometimes
with a little bit of
I
blood
want
and cursing.
actually-
PG-13. We're allowed to have one fuck in there, and then that's it.
Aw, and you just used it up.
Oh no! The
If any of you guys swear after this, you're banned from the channel permanently.
Wait, what about me?
You too. I'm kidding.
I own the channel. That's not cool. I own it.
But wait, she's the one that created it.
Yeah,
What happens
I'm
when
joking.
the god leaves? What happens when the god leaves? Okay, that actually is a good question.
12d20 just stops like producing stuff because well, I gotta follow the rules.
Oh, yeah, he said I can't.
All right, let's.
I have no idea what I'm drawing anymore. I've just been drawing a bunch of eyeballs, that one thing in the corner, and I don't even know.
I mean, I know what I've been drawing. I'm loving it.
Hang on.
All right, I tweeted the monstrosity. Tagged everybody in it.
You when it was finished. Oh well. Oh well, it's fine. I am now drawing a dragon, snake, whatever, coming out of many of the eyeballs. Because why not?
Yeah.
Ugh.
Imagine that trip to the optometrist. Doctor, I seem to have a snake coming out of my eyeball.
Or like
It's called puberty, son.
Or like that's like the complaint is he's like, I think there's something wrong with my eye, and then that's the diagnosis. Well, you seem to have a snake popping out of your eyeball.
Hang on. I'm pretty sure all of these are just Eldritch horrors in the imagination of different people, and what the heck? I don't even know anymore.
Label that as pouch. Oh, I'm gonna scribble that out. Where's the freaking label?
Hang on. I'll help you. I'll do it for you.
Nyeh. Yeah. I will not have the item pouch name associated with abs and tentacles.
Too late.
It's far too late for that, my friend.
Yep.
Oh, let's give him some facial hair.
You know what? I think.
Oh wait, I don't have pen pressure. Damn it.
Hang on.
Yeah, that's good. We'll keep a little consistency. With
How do you?
Pouch.
I don't know how to spell. All right.
There it is. This is maybe the greatest collaboration I've ever been a part of. I want to thank you all.
No.
Dang it. Oh, I didn't take the picture quick enough.
Oh, she has no brothers.
Everything about this is just terror. That is what it is.
I wonder if we can make a cat out of
That
that.
is all
Hold on.
it is. That is
Gotta
all
try.
this is.
I love that his body is not the same color as his sack head. Like that is, she's got some inexplicably human torso.
I'm gonna try a contour.
Oh,
You know what? I'm not finished yet. There's a few things I can do to just kind of buff this out a bit. Just a few little things.
I love Rorik's,
everything about the.
I love Rorik's tweet. It says, "I'm drawing with a bunch of morons. Come watch us."
Sorry, guys.
You're not sorry.
No, I'm not.
Hang on.
Well, apparently I'm drawing with a Philistine who can't appreciate good art.
You call this fine art? This is a travesty.
I'm gonna have to agree with the pouch.
Getting away
On
from
the-
the jokes. Yesterday I actually had a pretty deep discussion on the nature of being an artist, and one thing that stuck out to me was I was talking with a friend of mine about what motivates them as an artist, because it was something they were struggling with, and it's something I'm really trying to help them with. And I came to a conclusion that I feel like I always knew it, but I never really put it into words. And I think it's what separated me from a lot of my more talented peers is that, see, they are so far beyond me. Like I know artists that are so much more skilled than me. I'm not the best artist. I have a variety of skills and I'm very clever about how I use them. But that does not make me a great artist. It just makes me decent. But I know these people like there's this woman, Kimberly Cranfield, I went to college with. She's incredible. She's also a hobbyist. Rebecca Hedgecoth, also another incredible artist, Disney level, also a hobbyist. What I came to learn is that a lot of these people, they didn't really define themselves. They didn't really carve out a niche for what they wanted to do with their art. All they did was pursue getting better at art. It's kind of like being a musician, but not knowing what kind of songs you want to make. And apparently as an artist, it's just so easy to fall into that trap. You can spend years honing your craft and learning and getting better and better and better. And then by the end of it, you don't know what you want to do because all you did was practice. So essentially the core of that idea that I reached during that discussion was that it's equally as important to discover what kind of person you are, or rather, how do I word it? So much more elegant the way I said it. Oh yeah. Basically, all the effort you put into your practice, you have to put just as much effort into figuring out yourself. Like, okay, I'm an artist. There's a billion types of artists. What do I actually want to do? And for all that practice you put in, if you don't figure that out, you're probably going to become a hobbyist. Because that's what most artists become, hobbyists. So yeah, that was a deep, engaging conversation, and it led nowhere. Like, he was still upset and depressed and just like, I don't know what I want to do. And I'm like, yeah, that's the point of what I said. Figure out what you want to do. That's you got to make an effort to do that.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's an easy rut to get
Yeah.
stuck in when you don't really know. Like, you've got the ability to create, but then you're like, well, what do I do with this ability? Like, something I've noticed is a lot of really great artists are so great that they're marketable to companies, and then they get hired on companies to make other people's shows for them. And it's
that's
like,
their
well,
life.
that's great. You know, they're making money and they're part of a team, and that must be a great environment. But also, it's like, I wonder if they had any ideas that they wanted to work on independently, and they're just kind of waiting for that opportunity to present itself. But like, maybe it never does, right?
That's exactly why I didn't go to work for studios. A few years ago, my skills were a lot tighter, and I was offered a position to work with Big Think Studios in Tennessee, to be a storyboard artist on VeggieTales, and
Nice.
I turned it down because I thought about what my future would be like working as a storyboard artist for VeggieTales, and if you know me and my personality, that is not me at all. And that was around the time where I was starting to kind of forge this idea that maybe, the YouTube environment has increased. Maybe I could just make my own show. I won't make as much money, probably, but I'll at least be doing something I love, and I won't be coming home every day thinking, ugh, gotta draw more VeggieTales. Great.
Wait, is
So, yeah.
VeggieTales still a thing?
I don't know. I think they might have aired their last episode. All I know is I was a very smart decision, or a very lucky decision, because Magnetic Dreams and, as I believe, Big Think Studios, they've been downsizing for years. So had I actually taken that position, chances are they would have worked me for a while, and then I would have been gone.
But yeah, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to animate because I love animation. I mostly started out with stupid source filmmaker animation, cringy FNAF stuff, and I kind of just stuck with that until I got tired of it, and now I'm trying to do my own thing. Yeah, I think I'm doing okay. Not
My
great,
first
but it's
experience with
okay.
animation, my first experience with animation was actually by mistake. I was in it was an accident. I was in middle school, and I didn't know how animation worked. In fact, I thought, like characters in 3D video games, I thought they drew every angle of the character, and that's how they did that. I was
Oh,
stupid.
he's gone. Aiden's gone now.
Anyway, so one day, I draw a face on a piece of paper, and then I draw another face on a piece of paper beneath it, and I'm like flipping between, and I was like, oh, cool, it's kind of like it moves. And then I spent that whole day just doing that, and then I ended up creating a stickman animation where this stickman was doing like flips off walls and stuff. And then it was like an aha moment, like, oh, this is how animation is done. And so I pretty much just started there, and I got this program called Pivot, which this was years and years and years ago. Pivot, before you could easily get better software, but Pivot was used for stickman animations, and for a little kid, it was like the dream software. It was like, wow, I can make whatever I want within my abilities. What's kind of interesting about that is I spent all this time developing the skills, and I went right back to the stickman thing, because it's quick and easy. That's kind of why my whole animation style is like, it's kind of like ragdolls. Like you see, it's like a little bean body, but the limbs are all strings.
Oh my god, that's amazing. Because I
So-
really like ragdoll animation. It's amazing. I
It
love
is,
animation in general.
the cool thing about stickman animation is that you can correct things so easily because it's so fast that if you've never seen a stick fight animation, go on YouTube and look at one. It's some of the best animation you'll ever see. It's like incredible. There's this one that was put out a few months ago called I think it was God versus God. One of my favorite animators is actually a Stickman animator. He created the Animation versus Animator series, and they recently did a Pokemon version of it. It was hilarious. The Stickman, he entered the world of Pokemon and became a Pokemon champion. Starting to like my cat. It's very Burton-esque.
What have we done? What
I
have
don't
we
know.
done?
This became
So many of my eyeballs are just disturbed. I don't know what in the world. All of Diz's characters are like, oh my god, we're all going to die. I'm pretty sure the pouch abomination is just the king of. And then there's this one person that's just looking at it. I want part of this. It's just so weird.
This is what happened when we let Aiden take control of a lot of the animation.
Oh God, who drew horrifying Hey Arnold? Ugh.
Horrifying.
I did not do that. I am innocent in this. I am innocent. I am innocent in this regard.
I'm going to assume it was Aiden.
Oh man, I just remembered. I used to draw this character, Todd Schumerson. He was a grumpy mushroom. I'll do it. Hold on. I love Todd
I'm proud
Schumerson.
of the eyeballs. They're creepy, but I.
Yeah, the eyeballs are really cool.
I'm proud of my Jarheads. I think it makes a very important political statement about uniqueness.
I think my little cute animations on the bottom are the reflection of what's happening to my channel at this moment.
I actually like those. I like the crayon style.
I let a bunch of animators take control of my channel. What happened?
Wait, you're calling me an animator? Are you sure about that?
You better be an animator.
Have you seen my stuff?
Yeah, and that's why I let you're doing. That's why I wanted you to do the thing that we're working on.
I'm still surprised about that. 100%.
You're a better animator than I am.
Bularchy. Anyway, back to the creepiness. Okay, I can't add anything else to this. It's just perfect the way it is, but it's also so horrifying that I also don't want to touch it anymore.
Hey, I started doing this thing with
stay.
I started doing this thing with my friend where I'll watch an anime and I'll describe the plot deadpan. It's so freaking funny. Like one tweet was this girl is trying to get into a talent agency. She did it by cutting a radish. Like it's the weirdest freaking thing. If you just deadpan describe the plot of any anime, it'll be one of the weirdest sentences you ever write.
Hang on. Okay, repeat what you just said. I actually just forgot it.
If you describe the plot of like any anime in a deadpan style,
Before that.
Oh, this woman was trying to get into a talent agency. She did it by cutting a radish.
Okay. This woman was trying to get into a talent agency. She did it by cutting a radish. The radish was firm but fair. It could have been better. Regardless, she got a job. It didn't pay much. Only a few dollars an hour. But it was okay.
Alright, hold on.
And scene?
And scene.
And scene.
What'd you think?
I think your deep voice needs some work. Oh, sorry. That was rude. I think your deep voice needs a lot of work.
It just escalated.
Thank you. Oh, that wasn't my deep voice. That 100% wasn't my deep.
No, it was trying to deep web.
I was just trying to go. I was trying to go deadpan.
On the 11th, I'm going to be in a heist session with Dez and some other people. And I'm still debating whether or not I should just kill everyone on the team because we're all villains. And I created my character to be a transforming monster.
I love how you're telling one of the players this.
Well, my character's a shapeshifter. My character's a shapeshifter, so like it's not like they're even gonna know who I am.
Yeah, fair. I mean, honestly, I'd love to play a game with you, but yeah, he's sad.
Man, I'm really proud of this this thing that we did.
All my
Yeah.
characters
Are
always come out
you?
cartoony.
Yeah, I am. I even posted on Twitter. Aiden was tweeting. Why? Well, people need to see.
Yeah,
Obviously,
people need to see this.
People need to
see.
watch this thing.
Yeah.
That's what he
Well, I auto record, so I'll post this on YouTube as well, so it'll be there forever.
Oh yeah.
Oh no!
People need to see this creation. Don't worry, Item Pouch. I tagged you in it just to make sure people know what we're referencing.
Oh,
So you
shut
have
up.
nothing to worry about. You definitely are tagged in it.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. Thank you for that.
You're very welcome. Anytime.
I'm sorry, Item Pouch.
Fucking
But at the
asshole.
same, this is hilarious.
I am not sorry. This is amazing.
If I could
My
be
suggestion was
honest,
Cards
I'm
Against
actually pretty
Humanity,
proud of
but
the
this is
coloring
like-
job I did. I feel like I did a great job with the
Yeah, you
coloring.
did.
You did a great job.
I don't know how
My
you did that,
suggestion was
Nate.
Cards Against Humanity, but this is better.
I mean,
Car-
I did
Wait,
color
Cards Against
something that
Humanity,
has
like drawing?
absolutely no soul, which could be seen as a problem to some, but I mean,
well,
hey,
the canvas is getting thin, guys. Do you want to do a game?
Cards Against Humanity. I mean, what?
Well, how do we do that with drawing? Like, explain that.
well, I guess there's like another
Oh.
way to do it. Is my guess. Like, there's like another online.
Are you hoping, or are you saying
That's
this?
what I-
actually
I'm
exists?
guessing because
There
he's
is a
been
Cards
pushing
Against
for it
Hang on.
the past like 2
There
hours.
is a Cards Against Humanity thing. 1 second.
Oh, okay. He's been like, let's do that, and we're like, well, let's draw a little bit first. So if we do that, then I hope he's actually got like a thing organized and ready to go.
I got something. Hang on. Where is that link? Where is?
I'm still coloring in the guy down there, the puppet.
I wonder how fast I am at drawing my character. Oh wait, I can't do them in this.
At
See,
this
I've
point,
gotten-
I
I've been
stopped
spoiled
drawing.
by. I've been spoiled by Toon Boom because in that you can draw like intersections in your lines, and then you can just cut out the excess parts, and it makes drawing art like it makes animating so much easier. But then I went back into Photoshop. And I kept drawing like lines through my circles, and like there were all these straight lines everywhere, and I had to freaking use the eraser tool.
Hey,
all the
it's
time.
better than how I sketched. But yeah, that's exactly what I do with my animations as well. Jesus Christ.
I will never go back to
Let's
Adobe
see.
Animate. I now hate Adobe Animate with a.
You know
burning
what?
passion.
I don't blame you at all for that. Honestly, I kind of hate it too. I'm just too
I've never
lazy.
used Adobe Animate.
Well, good.
I've never used.
Don't ever use it. It's awful. It's buggy. I think it was probably better back when it was Flash. Like I don't know why it's so bad now. It's full of glitches. It's just like it's everything an animation software shouldn't be. It encumbers you. It's almost like it doesn't want you to animate. Sorry, I just really hate it.
It's all right. It's
Wow.
done a lot of people dirty in the past. I mean, it should really be arrested for war crimes at this point. But... Ooh.
All right, the password is Diz. The password for this is Diz. And let me see
we're
if I
live. Can you put?
correct.
Yeah, maybe get a new room and then do a new password and then like
just
message us.
Yeah, type in the our Discord.
Yeah.
Put in the Discord the link and the password.
Joe the
Yeah.
Eldritch item.
And then Des, make sure you don't share what's in the Discord on your screen.
Oh yeah, no.
Yeah, good idea. Yeah, I'm switching the password. 1 second.
You know, not that we're like elitist or anything and don't want the commoners playing with us. It's just I don't think we could handle the size of a lot of people entering one thing at once. That's really it.
I'm gonna type
I mean-
no relation in response to your.
How many people are actually watching?
We
Um, Not many right now. I think
A good 5.
5.
And if any of y'all are watching, then maybe it's just us 5.
it could just be us. We're all like being
It's not
secretive and
just
stuff. Like,
us. It's not just us. All right, the passwords in the Discord, the things in the Discord.
it's like, all right, listen, guys, we can't just be giving away these passwords. You know, can't let people know that what it is, because if we do, everybody's going to be joining. I mean, the whole internet will jump on board, and then we like look at the viewership, and it's like, we're not, I guess.
That's fine too.
Like, it hurts more knowing that they don't want to do that.
They're like, you know what? I don't think we've got anything to worry about.
No, we'd at least have like 50 people
What am I
kicking
saying?
rocks in the desert. No one's here.
Oh,
cool. Tomorrow's Thursday.
okay.
I have tomorrow off.
But, and how this works. There's a lot of text going.
Okay. I'm in.
I think this is correct. I can't. All right, there you go.
All right. I am now exiting our communal canvas. If anyone wants to take the full screenshot of everything, now's your chance, I guess.
How do you take a
Has anyone done that yet?
with the
Yeah.
taking a picture with my
hold
phone.
on. How do that?
How do you
One
take a
second, I'll be back.
on the...
You can use if you're on a Windows, you can use snipping tool.
Oh, that's
Or
right.
you can just save the image.
How do you see?
Go to drawing and then click save.
Oh, is there an option for that?
Oh, sweet.
As an artist, it kind of wounds me that I'm talking to artists and they don't bother looking for the save function. Like, did you think they didn't put one in there?
I mean, this is my first time using this program, so
Well, yeah, but like, have you ever gone into a program and thought, "Wow, I wonder if it has a save function"?
I will be something.
I'm not on a browser. Like it's
I will
communal,
be
so I didn't
exactly right back. I will be right back. I'm sorry, but I'll be right back.
Yeah, you better apologize. I'm really angry that he said he's going to leave us and be right back, but that's not the point. How dare he?
Sounds like a you problem.
Yeah, it
Sorry,
is.
that was mean.
I've just learned
How
to
about-
accept that you can be a very brash individual.
Thing is, I'm actually a really nice guy, but
I'm really a nice
I put
guy,
up a wall of abrasive. Here's the thing: I don't like putting up with people who are very sensitive because they annoy me. So I put up a wall of abrasion
That
to
offends
filter
me.
them out. That way, they're offended before they can argue with me, and then I don't have to listen to them. It's something I started doing in high school, and it just kind of became a thing.
You can't see it. I'm nodding. I realize I'm not on camera.
Good.
I'm just kind of listening. But I forgot. Oh, no one can see me right now, so.
I'm trying to get on the
Problem is remembering to turn that off. Like I'll just keep doing it, and I'm around my friends, and then they're like, "You don't have to do that around us. We know you're cool." And I'm like, "Oh yeah." Okay.
It was funny when Coming Soon's like, "What do you guys think?" And I'm like, "Man, he shouldn't ask that unless he's ready for actual criticism, because he's gonna get it."
Taco Bell. So 2 words. Okay, here we go. Whose game are we?
It
Lila's
said-
game?
Coming Soon's game.
I see Lila.
Who's Lila?
I don't know. I went to the link, I put in the password, and I see something called Lila's game, and there's other games, but they haven't been started. There's Madeline's game. Madeline? I don't know.
No, I think you have to put in your I mean, you put in the link.
Oh, it said the password's incorrect. It was. All right, hold on. Let me first start by logging out. Then we'll log in. Oh, wait, no. Log out. God.
I was showing. Oh crap. Okay, so we might need to do another one because when you get to the screen, it says game password, and it was on my screen.
I don't think it matters.
Yeah. Okay, so is it case sensitive? Taco space bell?
I think I did space. Yeah, it's space. Taco space bill.
And I entered it and nothing happened. Hold on.
Maybe we'll get some extra players.
Taco Bell. There, finally. Yes. Okay, good. Good. All the good things.
I'm gonna get a snack. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Maybe yes. Got it.
What was it working on before this?
Weird sounds.
Oh, right. After Effects. I gotta make sure I preserve that file. Oh, looks like Shane's bragging about the music for a show. With a really weird GIF. The music is done. I'm finally finished with episode 1. I'll be fine-tuning the video and putting it up for review soon. I hope I'm not overhyping this, but man, am I excited. I can't wait to show everyone what I've been working on.
That sounds just like me. I'm so surprised.
I was waiting for Shane to say something. I'm like, oh my god, please be listening to this.
Well, I'm trying to put a voice to the GIF he put up there. It's like Bob Ross kissing his fingers.
Yeah, it's like a chef's kiss. Although I'm disappointed he doesn't like open up his hand after the kiss, like mwah, you know, like out into the world. But I really like the calm expression on his face because that's. I just realized I said I really like the calm expression on his face, and then I just in real life did a chef's kiss to that. Okay, I will BRB.
Okay, 7 on that. Check. Okay, test for negative numbers. Expecting a random sequence wiggle between 1 and 12. If I put in a -1, in theory, this should work. In theory. Oh, I'm a genius. Fuck yeah. Okay, so that means the if-then-else commands in After Effects have adopted a new syntax, in which case you need to take the else out of the if-else then. What it should look like is if condition, else results, else result. Okay, I'm just going to take a note of that. Oh, my mic's still on. Shit.
Yeah, you've been done.
Sorry, I talk to myself while I work. It helps me figure things out. I'm writing a script for the dice rolling sequence for my show.
Cool.
Yeah. Those little numbers next to the dice towers, they're going to like randomly generate numbers and then they're going to stop. Well, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it that way, but I'm going to try it and see if I like it.
Category switch. Fine.
Okay, what's this? Well, the dice was already taken care of. What else have a complicated script attached to it? Let's see. Technically, the style changes. Well, like I can't make that script now, but I can kind of flail around it, figure out what it'll look like. I imagine what it'll be is it'll be attached to the opacity of every one of them. Oh, problem. Because the opacity for the main one is already connected to that. Yeah, or for the main one's dice rolls. So I need to integrate an opacity switch in there. Okay, I think it would be if op slider greater than 0, op slider value, else if, then the rest of the stuff that I put there. When I was in college, I took time to learn a little bit of scripting along with my visual effects stuff.
Uh-huh.
Because I figured it'd come in handy one day. Because it helps you kind of broaden, becoming a skillful artist gives you it means you can do impressive things, but you kind of narrow down what you can actually make. So when you start learning other things like scripting, for example, or rigging, you can take that art and you can do a lot of cool things with it. So now those guys are all just doing boring regular drawing stuff, and I'm making a fucking show. And I wouldn't be able to do it without the rigging and scripting experience I picked up in college. So fuck those guys. I was right. Sorry, I'm just passionate about it. Something I would like to say to them if they were present. All right. So, do I want it to fade? Yes, I do. Which means the if value needs an initial qualifier. So, how does that work? Well, actually, I guess that's not really an issue because I could just not have dice rolls going during a transition like that. But it'd be nicer if I could just have them like that and not worry about it. Yeah, because all I'm really doing is avoiding something and giving myself extra work. If I figure it out now, I won't have to worry about it later. I think that's right. You're right. It's a good idea. Okay. So that value is attached to this one. The opacities are different. So transform, opacity, script, expression. All right. Should be.
Yeah, Aiden put on his Twitter on it. He says, "Guys, come watch me draw cute stuff. I'm doing the most adorable drawings I can muster."
Fucking asshole. That's evil. Yeah, that's amazing.
Yep.
Okay. So fuck, man? This is a difficult script to figure out. I know it starts with an initial if command, and it's got to be connected to an individual opacity slider. And you know what? Let's just make that now, and we'll put it on a separate null object, and we'll call it transitions or theme sliders. Yeah, that'll work. So there, new, layer, new. No.
Coming soon, and Shane are still on the Discord chat.
I think it, well, where'd everyone go? Are they getting snacks or something?
I'm eating, and I just didn't want
Okay.
to bother you guys with the noise.
But I like the sound of food entering your mouth and then going down your stomach. Or throat? Into your, you know what I mean.
Long pause
All right.
of awkwardness. I don't know where coming soon went though.
And theme controller. That's
Must have been important because he was very apologetic when he.
better.
I guess it's something that's like kind of pressing that he needs to handle.
Slider control.
And he's the admin to the game, right?
Yeah, is that the way that works?
I guess so. Limit. Waiting for players.
Well, luckily he'll be coming soon. I'm not sorry, by the way. I should apologize, but I won't.
I've never played on online. I am curious to see how this goes.
It's pretty fun.
I've played the game, just not online.
Same here.
Okay, we'll say if blank greater than 0, or
I'm trying to see if there's joking hazard online.
oh wait, hold on. That could be an initial condition, but then instead of 100, we just set that value to this slider. So I don't need to chain if-else commands. I just need to make the result for this slider value. Theoretically. Okay, if that's the case, then this should shift the opacity down to 0. Okay, success. Set it up to 100. Opacity's now 100. Now let's go to that other one, set it to 0. If it disappears, then this worked. These work. Yes, I'm a genius. I'm a badass. I'm smarter than Einstein. Fuck yeah. Okay. One.
Way to show your humble side.
Shut up. You know, I've never had depression or confidence issues, and I think a part of it might be the insincere bragging. Like it's something I like doing just because it makes me feel good. I don't mean it when I say it, but I think those like it kind of like how when you insult yourself or feel bad about yourself, it just chips away at your self-esteem. I do the opposite of that, and I never I don't think I've ever even felt depressed. I don't know what that's like, and I imagine it really, really sucks.
Yeah, it's not fun.
Yeah.
I'm back. Jesus Christ.
I heard Jesus.
I'm sorry,
cry
but I just came
in the-
back to a horrifying.
A horrify. Okay, I heard Jesus cry, and then I heard I came back to a horrify, and then it cut out. Is there like a monster over there fucking around with your electronics?
Oh, it's about to rain, so. Hold on. 1 second. 1 sec. There we go. Finally. Is that better?
Yes. Oh, hey guys, it's National Avocado Day.
That sounds like the worst day ever. Like, that shouldn't be a thing.
I love avocados. They're great with chips.
Why does it need a holiday? Why do
Because
freaking avocados need a holiday?
Because it's a
What did
fruit.
avocados do for the planet to deserve
Cards have
a
begun.
holiday?
Be delicious.
Cards have begun.
Oh.
I feel like
Oh, these
you're
are
being
mine.
kind of a Scrooge item pouch. Maybe you should open up your horizons, man. Experience other cultures. Many countries celebrate Avocado Day.
No, they don't. That's not a thing. I refuse to believe that. You're a liar.
Mm, is
Wow,
it a
this is
lie
real
if it's
offense.
just not true yet?
Avocado Day sounds like the blandest holiday.
Who is the
invented by-
visor anyway?
You're right. Avocado Day is the blandest holiday, but Guacamole Day, now that's a good holiday.
Guacamole isn't even tasty. It sucks. It's like garbage
That's
sauce.
because you've had wrong
You have
guacamole.
not had good
I'm-
That's
guacamole.
because you've had bad guac. Everyone
is.
says that. All guac sucks.
No, it
No,
does not.
dude, you
I
don't
live
know
in
what you're talking
Texas. I live in Texas. There's good guacamole.
No, you're wrong. You're
No,
like my
I'm
mom.
right.
My mom,
I'm right.
my mom insists that I will like pumpkin one day.
What
That
happened?
like she'll find a way to feed me pumpkin in a way that it tastes good. And I keep
happened?
telling her I don't like the taste of pumpkin.
Did
Stop
we-
freaking giving me pumpkin when I visit
What
you.
happened?
Did we get kicked out of? Did we get banned from the
Looks
game?
like-
It was too.
I guess.
Yes.
I did.
Game.
I got kicked out.
It says
Yes,
you guys
I
were
kicked
idle
out.
for too many rounds, so you got
Oh,
kicked.
sorry.
So do
How do
we
we
go
get back
back
in?
into the same one? Right?
Yeah, same link.
I don't. Oh, okay. Hold on. Where's the?
Why would it kick you guys? Can you like turn that feature off?
Nope. Well, I don't think so. Anyone know where the link is? Because I don't. Oh, there it is. Found it.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Same link.
Yep.
Taco Bell.
Doesn't.
Okay, I am in a game. Yay! I've never used this version of it. I don't know how this one works.
All right. Whenever you're ready, host. Host with the most.
There it is.
I don't know exactly how I got the PAX plague, but
His first card.
something to do with.
Oh, me.
Oh man, that answer's gross. Rolling. That's longer.
All right.
Wait, what? Are we doing
What?
the thing?
Yeah, you're
hold
playing now.
on. Okay.
Coming soon's the
Sure.
cards are, and the rest you gotta play your things. Click your thing and then say confirm selection.
Oh, how do I say? Oh, there it is.
All right, coming soon. Why don't you read them for
Yeah.
us? I mean, I guess you don't have to read them, but I guess it'd be more entertaining to anyone who did watch if, like, they could hear what's happening.
Is he here?
On Discord.
Coming soon, are you here? Hold on, let me check the Discord.
I can't stop thinking about saying, no, he's coming soon.
He's here, but he's not here. I think
Coming
did he ever
soon.
come back?
Coming soon. If you're in trouble, knock twice. He's fine. Oh,
Nope.
crap.
He's gone.
He is just- oh, you know what? Maybe his computer crashed.
He's fine. Oh wait, he's gone.
Wait, but he's still in the game, right?
No, he
yeah.
just disconnected from everything.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm the card czar now.
Oh.
I still see him as the card czar.
No, I am now. You guys get to pick two. I never truly understood blank until I encountered blank.
We get to pick two.
Yeah, for this one.
Do we
So
have
the first
to,
one you
or-
pick is the first card, and then
Okay. See.
never truly understood blank until I encountered blank.
But what the heck is the PAX Plague? I don't even know what that is.
It was probably like a nerd-related card, like the PAX East, like con, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know. Part of the whole fun of Cards Against Humanity is that the statements are relatable. You're supposed to understand them.
Well, I mean, you're just not nerdy enough, I guess.
But that's like saying you're not white enough to play Monopoly. Like there should not be a bar for entry.
I don't know. Maybe he has like custom cards in this
How do I
this
choose
particular game.
of them?
You click one
I
and then
only-
the other from selection.
Oh, there you go.
I'm trying. It won't let me. God damn it! Hold on.
My
I,
cards are not
reset myself
great.
in here?
My cards are terrible.
Can I rejoin this? I think my thing is
Oh,
messing up.
snap.
Okay, yeah, it kicked you for being inactive.
Are you fucking
All right,
kidding me?
you know what? Can I?
This
I'm gonna
game
just-
judges everybody.
You know, Cummington's not here, and therefore the person who wanted to play this isn't here to play it.
Yeah. So like,
Yeah,
I don't really care what we do.
I'm gonna vote not to play this until he comes back and can figure it out. But for now,
I would say I would agree with that.
Agree.
Yes.
all right, I'm leaving game.
Okay, good. Instead of playing Cards Against Humanity, we can talk about humanity.
Well, I'm gonna go grocery shopping.
Or you could do that. That works too.
Oh, sorry, Kyle the God. We're having a bit of someone is having some technical difficulties, and we're gonna hopefully wait for them to come back. If they don't, it is what it is. We can have a discussion. We can have a round table.
We can have a round table.
What's a round table?
We just talk about a topic, literally a podcast.
Oh, okay.
NPC. No, just kidding. That'll be on Sunday.
Yeah, hold on. I
who
don't
you
blow
gonna-
my load on that yet.
Are you doing that with him?
Yeah, it's gonna be me and Joe and Shane.
Let's talk about the differences in Aiden's and Kanekuo's new art styles.
Who's Kaneko? What?
Kanekuo is another D&D animator, and I swear Aiden redrew his character, and it looks just like Kanekuo's. It's like he literally just copied Kanekuo's
Oh!
character. And
Oh,
I find it
I
fucking
know what you're
hilarious.
talking about. No,
Like
he just-
it's tongue in cheek. He did it on purpose, but I just find it really funny.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Kaneko is he makes so on Twitter he posts a lot of goblin girls that are dummy thick, and then on YouTube he does
He does
guides to
he does
monsters.
full anime. He does full animatics of pretty much D&D monster guide stories.
Yeah, yeah, they're pretty interesting.
They're really well done though, which is the thing. He's a very talented artist.
Yeah, for sure.
Not like that damn Puffin Forest.
Hey,
Ben's not here to hear that. No, I love Ben.
Yeah, he's a nice
I can't
guy.
imagine how he finds the time for all of his stuff. But I have noticed. I think his uploads have decreased recently. At least in terms of.
He's been to a lot of like San Diego Comic Con, I think, and then
Yeah.
Oh, he's doing
Comic-Con.
conventions.
Yeah,
yeah,
he
he's
did,
been
and
all over
makes
the
sense.
place.
he has another convention coming up too.
He was up at VidCon with Joe Cat, Dingo Doodles, and a bunch of other YouTubers.
I feel like if that were me, God, I'd be too obsessive. I would bring a tablet station. I'd bring my entire desktop with me if I had to, and I would just be.
Oh, I
drawing in a
know. When
hotel
you do that
room.
kind of stuff, man, you gotta like designate time away. This is your
No,
time to just have fun.
I'm too obsessive. I can't do it. But actually, I did come up with a sort of system to avoid that. If that ever happens, what I want to do is I want to pre-make episodes, and then we make 3 of them, and then we release them in advance. That way, if we ever need to take a break or go somewhere, we have an extra 2 episodes we can release while I'm at a convention or something, and then I can make my way back and catch up. The problem with that is then I have to work extra hard to get to refill the episodes we used.
That's
And-
basically, that's like taking unpaid time off. Like, oh, I want to take a week off, but it's not vacation. Well, I have to work extra hard to make sure I have money to cover the time.
Yeah, but the thing it is like that, but then you got to work overtime when you get back. It's to make up for the time you took off.
Mhm.
That's the part I don't like. So I don't know if I want to do it that way or if I literally just want to bring my stuff with me, draw in a hotel room. I'm not sure. Or you know what? Maybe just take a break. Like if my releases are as consistent as I want them to be, I could get an episode out every 3 weeks. That's what? Let me do a little math here. Okay, at our most productive, we could be looking at 52 divided by 3. 17 episodes a year. Okay. And that would be the main show. At about 6 episodes per season, so we could get through about 3 seasons in a year, roughly. But if I want to expand that, let's say 17 divided by 2. Yeah, okay. I'm thinking we'll do about 8 episodes per season, so we'll do 2 seasons in a year.
That is a killer output rate, man.
I wonder if I can do better though. Hold on. 52 divided by 2. Okay, theoretically, if I can get it that good, we can get 26 episodes out a year. And divide that by 8. Or maybe even 7. 26 divided by 7. That puts us at nearly 4 seasons a year. We could pretty much do one for every season. A spring, a summer, a fall, a winter. Possibly.
How long would each of these little episodes be?
Let's see. They've been 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Well, I've how do I this? I've created a very, very optimized system. So like it's not really 20 minutes of animation. It's 20 minutes of animatic without having to worry about backgrounds, with very minimal props, and in a very, very simple art style. Theoretically, it can be done.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So like it's not like there's 20 minutes of animation, and there's 20 minutes of very, very simple animation. So it's a very different ballpark. That's why I always started this with in mind with the simplest appealing art style I can create. Because I knew that the game on YouTube now is time. You have to have long videos. So if you want to tell an animated story, you have to have like the most optimized system you can possibly create. That, or you can just spend months making a video and then release it, and then make some other content to make your channel more appealing.
You basically nailed me right there.
Yeah, I know. I was realizing that as I said it. I'm like, yeah.
It's okay, man. I was learning as I was going. So
like at the moment I saw that background, I was like, ooh, he's gonna be doing this a while.
Yeah, but you know what? Now that it's done, I've got something that I don't think I've seen anybody do. Like, and I'm pretty happy about it. And so, like, I know it took a long time, but my art style, like, it took so long that you can literally see improvement in my art style during the video. Like, the style that I start with is slightly different than the style I end with. And hopefully, my technique gets better and better and better, so I can do an equal amount of like polish, but in a way shorter time as I learn tricks and just get quicker at it. Especially with like character designs. I was designing all these characters for the first time and didn't really know how to draw them, but by the end, I had it down pat.
That's something I've actually been wanting to talk to you about, because I see a lot of potential in your channel, and I think you could actually make something successful out of it. But with your current methods, it doesn't matter how good you are; it's not going to work, because you're making these incredibly detailed videos. And I'm not saying artistically high in prowess like Kanekuo or Jack Justaw, or just Jack Daw, whatever her name is. But the point is what you do takes an insane amount of effort. And that's not something that can be done consistently or in high quantity for a long amount of time. If you want to have a successful channel, you need to increase your output. You need to be able to put more videos out there. Have you put any thought into what kind of content you might want to do that with? Or do you just want to do this? Like, do you want to have a YouTube channel that's big and famous, or are you doing this more for leisure?
Well, those are good questions. Stuff that I've been thinking about for a while. This series is definitely something I want to see to completion, just because I know that it can be like beloved, and that's kind of what I want to do. I want to create something that people really enjoy, and that's it. With Hello again, Cow the God.
I apologize.
I'm
Hello?
actually very curious. We've had different comments on the 12d20 channel from Cow the God and our Twitter. Who are you? You are amazing.
I am a
He's a
cow.
bovine deity.
I am a bovine deity. Exactly, a bovine
Actually,
deity.
I have no idea who this guy is. I've seen him liking a lot of my posts. I
Yeah.
don't know who he is. I don't even know what he does. I just like his name.
Yeah, I
am
follow
a
him on
supreme
Twitter.
lurker.
You're what?
I'm a supreme lurker.
Supreme lurker.
Apparently.
Excellent.
I lurk and I just like everyone's stuff.
But we like.
I'm here. I'm
Little
here for
stalker
support.
over here. I see.
I'm
Yay, we have
here
a
for
stalker.
Supporter, not stalker.
Let me clarify.
Supporter.
Anyway, Shane, getting back to what we were talking about.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't want to speak to what you should or shouldn't be doing, but here's what I would like to see. I would like to see your project come to fruition, but I'd also like to see like what I said in the last post. It's stupid to waste years acquiring skills for something to make something you're not going to care about. So once you finish this thing, what you've done is you spent all this time developing the skills. I'd like for you to have an idea of how you're going to apply them by then, but in a more profitable way. It would be really cool to see you make this and then suddenly start a new show on your channel and it gets popular.
Right. Well, this is the thing I want to do. Like you're saying, it's a waste of time to just develop skills and not do anything that you truly enjoy with it. Well, I truly enjoy this. This is
I'm not. I don't mean it to that extent. What I mean is
right.
like,
Right. Well, I'm just trying to clarify. Like,
well,
I know that I know it's a hard trek. It's taking the road less traveled because I am burdening myself with a lot, but I'm also growing a lot. I've grown more in the past 7 months than I have in like the past 2 years. I was in the freaking Peace Corps, man. Like this is a lot of stuff that I'm learning, and in between these big videos, I'm going to be taking some time to go on like Skillshare and stuff like that to learn more and to be more efficient at this kind of stuff. But if you're talking about what am I going to put on the channel in the interim, I've got a bunch of ideas of like I want to make animatics with other video audio essentially. When I say video, I'm talking about like YouTube videos audio. So maybe possibly like a Game Grumps animated or possibly something else along those lines, just to get other stuff out.
Essentially, what I'm getting at is, I'm just speaking from the perspective of an animator. Like I've been in this for a while, and I know how their paths kind of go. What essentially I'm getting at is that animation is not a hobbyist thing. Like it is to an extent, but not in the way you're doing it, of course. So what I end up seeing is a lot of people, they'll do projects like yours, and then they'll get burned out, and then they'll quit. And I hate seeing that because it's all that potential gone to waste. The people who keep doing it are the people who find ways to do their personal projects that they enjoy, but also find a way to get something else out of something else they make. Usually money. I'm not gonna lie. We do this for profit, but we also do it because we enjoy it. So like, for example, how old are you right now, and what exactly is your occupation? Do you want to make a job out of this?
Man, asking the hard-hitting questions.
Animation
This
takes a huge investment of your life.
For
You should
anybody
ask these questions
who's
before you get too
who's
deep
just
into it.
joining us, this is the interview with Shane about his animation. We're very proud of him, so we are doing a full-on interview at this point.
So you are a planner. I've come to learn just on our interactions on Twitter, like, and even I listened to your interview with Des a while back. Like, you have ambitions, you're driven, and that's something I respect and admire about you. But I also know that not everybody is going to be as intense as you, man. You are very much like you've got a plan A and a plan B in case that fails. For me, I'm doing this because I want to see where this path leads. I don't think I'm going to get burnt out, but if I have to change the way I do things to be more sustainable for myself, I will do that. I want to see where this leads, and I want to see if I can make this some sort of career. But I'm not going to rely on YouTube ad revenue to do that. I would do something.
Oh no, that's also a terrible plan anyway.
Yeah,
but no. That's actually a good answer. It's
Yeah,
okay it's okay to not have a plan, but being willing to adapt yourself if need be, that's what's important. So long as you're capable of doing that and, open-minded enough to change your approach if you feel it's necessary, then you're going to be just fine. I just didn't want you to, I just don't want to see you do this for years and then suddenly you get angry and quit and depressed and you don't like doing it anymore. It's
Well,
just
a friend,
terrible thing to watch.
you know what though? Like a friend actually brought this up a while back, where he was like, because I was telling him like when I first released I think my first video, I was obsessed with the analytics. I just kept watching, like, who's watching it? Because it's my first video. I really wanted to know.
Yeah, I mean, this is a hobby too for me. The 12d20, and yeah, I totally hear you. The obsession when I get those emails is like, oh, here's your stats on what your video did. I'm like, oh yay, aw. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I hear you. Like it's something that I was obsessing over for just that first video, and my buddy was like, "So, why do you do what you do?" And I'm like, "Well, I want to tell stories and stuff like that." He's like, "Yeah, but you keep looking at the numbers. Do you want to get big? Do you want to?" I'm like, "Well, I mean, I want an audience. Obviously, I don't want to just be making things for the void. Like, I want people to appreciate what I."
I gotta be honest, the animator who only animates for themselves, I think that's a sad person. Like, I can't think of an animator who doesn't want an audience. It's very look at stuff kind of thing. It's like the garage band that only plays in the garage. It's
Yeah.
with friends. If you're with friends, it's great. But an animator is not a
Right.
team of people.
Usually, animators are alone in a room for hours upon hours.
I'm animating this thing so I can look at it for 3 seconds. Like,
right.
That's not a happy way to live.
So, but he goes like, all right, let's say you're doing this for the next year and your subscriber count is only like 500. Will you continue doing it? I'm like, and then he goes, all right, let's change it up. What about 2 years? You're only at like 1,000. Will you keep doing it? And I'm like, huh. And he goes, you have to think about like, what is your true purpose for this? Because if it's only to get an audience, if you're only trying to get subscribers and you don't get that and you quit, then it becomes kind of obvious that this was just for that reason.
Yeah.
But if you're trying and you're just doing it to do it, either to make art, the best that you can, or to make something that you personally find enjoyable, he says, or he was saying, like, those are the videos that usually end up blowing up, and people never, like, the people who make it don't expect it to happen that way. Like, obviously, they expect some people to see it, but they don't expect it to get popular. And those are the videos that people can just tell. Like, you watch it and you're like, this person put a lot of heart and love into this thing, and they have an eye for quality, and they did a good job. And then that is sometimes
what you're describing is actually the Puff and Forest story. Like, when I was first getting into this, I started looking at all the D&D animators, and I tried to figure out what made them tick. And what you just described is exactly what happened with Puff and Forest. By rights, his work should have been swept right under the rug. But because he fell into a very niche sort of audience, and he had a natural charisma about his animation, he was, I think he was given enough of a viewership at the time to look at it and to be motivated to continue. And then look at this. Like a year later, his style's better, he's more charming, and he's like the most popular D&D animator in terms of like D&D story times.
Yeah, and his storytelling has always been good, but he's gotten beats down better. Like, you can see the improvement over the years.
And the wonderful thing about that is that Ben's not a great artist. He's a new artist. Like, this isn't a thing to which there is as strong a barrier as people think. You don't have to be Kanekuo or Just Jackdaw or freaking Dingo Doodles to build an audience for this. You just have to draw on the strengths you do have and make them work. One thing I find very appealing in yours is the voice acting. You have probably the best voice acting out of all the D&D animators. Now, granted, that's a lot of your friends and stuff, but whatever, it's a team effort. Point is you put effort into it, and it shows. Like, I think what's going to end up happening with my show is its appeal is that it's going to be the different show. It's going to be Critical Role if it was accompanied with animation. That's something you shouldn't be able to make. That's why people are probably going to watch it.
They're doing animation, aren't they?
They are. They did Kickstarter.
They're about to make a cartoon.
No. Well, essentially, what I'm describing is they're making an animated show. What I'm talking about is you play a campaign, and then it is accompanied by animation as you play. It's kind of like Harmon Quest. God, it's so freaking hard to describe my show to people.
So wait a second. You're gonna live stream this and then have the animations move and do things as.
I'm probably not going to live stream it because we like to re-record things every now and then if we want to get a line a little better. But everything is improv. We'll just improv something. We'll be like, that'd sound a bit better with a deeper voice. Let's try that again. So the game is played and it is all improv. It's not scripted.
Right. But I mean, like, do you do all of this? Like, so you're just making a bunch of assets. You're just like stockpiling assets and all sorts of stuff.
Nope, not anymore. That was the initial method, and then I looked at it and I was like, this is too limiting, it's stupid, and I hate Adobe Animate. And so I took like 5 months of work and then I threw it out.
So you're going to do it after the fact in Toon Boom. So you'll basically record a session and then you'll edit it down the way like, Griffin McElroy.
Yes, you're getting there. First, you gotta have a system that you can do that with, because you can't do that with D&D. It's too long. You can chop it down all you want. You will not get 20 minutes out of it. You'll maybe be able to cut it down to an hour. So we have our own system that we made, and we basically do. I think we averaged 4 hours of D&D content. We do that in about 1 hour. So we tend to run our sessions from an hour to about 40 minutes, and then I haven't done a cut yet for it, but theoretically I'll be cutting it down to about 20 minutes. And then I plug that into the template I created for the show, and all that empty space you see in the template, that gets little animated elements in it, props, scenery elements. So you won't even see like a cave background. You pretty much just see our characters and some rocks, and then the cave is described, and you don't need to see the cave. You know we're in a cave, and you see the characters there. So what more do you need?
Theater of the mind.
Yes.
Yeah. And the cool thing about that is it really just started off as a way to save time on animation. But the more I did it, the more I realized that's the tabletop RPG experience. It's looking at a bunch of miniatures without seeing the background, and then the GM describes the background, and you fill in the rest with your mind. So I leaned towards that more in the show, and eventually I just decided we're not doing full background scenes. We're not even going to do that. We're going to have all the animation on screen with the cameras.
So have you guys already recorded your first session and you've got like that stuff all done?
We have recorded the pilot. I've got to go back and look at it. We've changed a few things, so we might have to record another one, but my guess is we're going to stick with that one. And then I'm going to edit it down and animate the pilot for it. But first I have to get this template that I made. I have to rig it. That way all the template animation is easy. Like dice rolls, the wealth counters, the health bars. Oh, I do in health bars because I know that's not very D&D-ish, but I like them. They're neat. But yeah, like the pilot is recorded. It's pretty cool. We go up against a lizard dude. It's kind of like Frieza. I destructo-disced his head off with a sword. It was awesome.
It's funny you mentioned a lizard dude like Frieza.
That's like pretty much the only. It was dark, so it was the only way we could think to describe it. I think we even did some Dragon Ball Z jokes while we were in there.
Well, it's just one of the main characters in my animation that drops tomorrow is a lizard folk, and I do the voice for him, and he sounds like this, and so it's like it's literally Frieza's henchman or something, Lord Frieza, So the fact that you said that, I was like, wow, man, that must be on everyone's minds when they see lizard folk.
Yeah, I guess so. When you think
I'm excited for that series tomorrow. When you posted that, it'll be what you said, 5 p.m. Eastern.
That's right.
Okay.
Can you send a link to your channel, please? Because I am not following you on.
Sure. Let me. Hold on, I had
YouTube?
a video open.
Are you talking about the YouTube or Twitter account?
The D&D.
All the animator types. I do the same.
Also, as a note, regarding assets for animation, I was using that was more of a test, and I let it go too far. I do not suggest drawing characters in various poses using that as assets. That was just something I was trying, and I got obsessed. And that was when the planning side of me was not present. He was not in the room that day, and I kind of just decided to do something without him, and it went on for like 5 months. Anyway,
170 nice subscriber.
So regarding drawing with assets, rocks, trees, background elements, but you kind of want to keep your characters loose. And I'm sure you already know this. You've been doing this for long enough. But like monsters, characters, even weapons, really, depending on the camera angle, I really don't suggest making assets of them unless they're going to be like still in the background or something.
Coming soon is back.
He is back.
It's back. Yes.
Coming soon, more like coming right now.
Well, it started raining all of a sudden, so that was fun.
I feel that. I relate.
There it is, my humble little channel. Only 5 videos.
I've been trying to think of an intro animation for my logo.
I'll watch them after
I think
I'm done talking to y'all,
guys,
yes.
let me know what you think of this idea. I want like Pouchy to from the ceiling, and then he bounces on the ground, and as he bounces, a little scroll comes out of his head, flips in the air, and falls down. And that scroll like unfolds into the item pouch font logo. And as he's and then he bounces on top of it, and then the little D20 comes up from behind it. So like it's all one big sequence where he lands on the unfurled scroll.
I like that.
Yeah.
Are we still? Oh, the game is full now. That's fun.
Game is full. Oh, I'm not in it yet.
It was full. I was
We all left.
Oh
Because
no!
we didn't know when you were coming
Yeah.
back, and we
Did
just
other-
decided to
Did other
You do a
people get into it?
I so wanted to play.
Okay.
But
Do we still want to?
well, I mean, we can.
Aiden's drawings are the best.
Aiden,
Yeah, we may not want to at the moment. For the rain, I don't know when I'm going to come back. So, if I come out, I'm not going to know when I'm going to come back. So,
no worries. We just hang out.
I'll just be animating while we're doing this. I got some lip sync.
Sounds good.
Well, I'm gonna head out. I
Wait.
do have to go
What?
grocery shopping
You have been waiting to do that for a while.
for a couple hours now.
Oh, good. Actually, I should probably get back to work on the template I was working on. I was writing up scripts for it when I was invited to this.
Well, thank you all for
All right,
joining,
guys, I'll see ya.
and everybody who is watching, thank you for watching for quite a few hours. But yeah, the 12d20 Discord channel is up for anybody. General voice chat. Anybody can talk to anybody, and we put this link for the drawing. So if people want to draw together, and show us your. I don't know if anybody can get crazier than Aiden.
I felt like today was
Jesus Christ, it turned out.
he was like letting off some steam with these drawings.
Yeah.
Well, invite Kanekuo next time, and we'll have them battle it out. Bird versus bird.
I will try to connect to that, but who is that? Who? I need to look up this person.
Kanekuo.
How do you spell
I think
that?
K
Wait, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna
K-A-N.
go get food. I'm gonna go get food.
Okay.
It's Kankeuo.
there's an E
Wait,
in
no.
between the N and
Wait, Kanekuo.
yeah. He said that he just jumbled up the letters of Kenku and then added an A.
Yeah, thank you for bringing it to everyone's attention.
Okay, now I'm following. I will
Sorry, that was
try to
me.
reach out.
Look at me like I don't think I deserve that.
This guy's kind of an asshole.
You
know, I think Item Pouch might be an asshole.
just make him like the worst little. You know what? Item Pouch would be a really cool like Navi like character. You know,
Oh
like,
yeah.
he didn't die, but he's just And the irony of him not having a mouth, like a physical mouth, he's got a mouth on him. Just kind of he's a little turd, and like
Actually,
character for like making mistakes and stuff.
I actually made his design super simple like that. So when he scaled down super small, like a lot of these programs, they'll make your profile pic like freaking 32 pixels by 32 pixels,
right?
And nobody can see that. So I made him a very simple design. That way, when he's that small, you might still get a glimpse of what he is.
That's smart.
Yeah,
Aiden has a design like that too. I feel like he has a natural sense for design. Like if he just uses the head of his bird creature thing, well, in his old style, it'd probably work. I don't know about this new jarhead thing he's doing.
Well, I always had an issue with like trying to figure out scale for stuff, because when stuff is blowing up, I can make something look really good, and then the moment it goes down to the size of it be on your computer screen, I'm like,
well, the trick to that is to just don't draw big, draw small, scale it up, and then draw big. That way you'll know.
The closest thing to artistic design I've ever gotten is being really good at Photoshop. That's all.
That's something.
That is something. I can't do.
I've never done Photoshop.
Yeah, I'm actually an expert at Photoshop. But
oh, come on, we know you're so skilled.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm just better than you. Jesus.
I'm sorry. I have skills to pay the bills.
I won't apologize for being great.
Item pouch, more like item narcissist, if you know what I'm saying. No, but that's awesome. Like, that's basically what I'm trying to do, is just like become a bit of a jack of all trades, but hopefully master of a few,
What kind of software do you currently use for your creation?
For what? Yeah, excuse me?
What software do you currently use for your animation?
The one that you hate the most.
Adobe Animate. Okay.
Yeah.
What would be good for you to learn? Yeah.
The one that you hate the most.
Adobe Premiere and Adobe
Learn what
After
you
Effects
hate.
would be great for you to learn. Adobe After Effects is great for adding visual effects and compositing things. Which it's a bitch to learn, but once you learn it, you can do things you were never able to do before. And Adobe Premiere is really good for editing, but I don't know if you need that so much with your animation is pretty straightforward. I don't need that.
No, I use HitFilm Express and can do basically everything I need to.
Yeah. So you know what? Actually, looking at your style, I don't even think After Effects would do you much good. It doesn't really suit it. In fact, it doesn't even suit mine. I only use it for the template.
When my video releases tomorrow, you can give me your criticism. I actually welcome it. I'd like to know what you think about it.
Be careful what you wish.
I'm glad you said that, because the last time.
Here's the thing. I know he's going to do it anyway, so at least I'm like, I'm prepared for it.
You've given him permission.
The last time I gave him criticism, I felt kind of bad. I was like, maybe he wasn't looking for advice. Maybe I shouldn't have cued in. But I have this like
just trust me. I got a vision for this,
I have like this complex of like I kind of see the potential of things, and I have this obsession with pushing everything to its best version of itself, and I can't shut the fuck up about it when I see it, and so I end up like giving people advice they didn't want, and that's something I got to work on, really.
Yeah, that's the danger. Like when I go on and see videos of other like YouTube animators, specifically D&D animators, a lot of the small channels that I follow, like I know that this is a lot of their first stuff, or they're just beginning with it, and I know that like unless they're asking, they're probably, oh shit, did it just refresh?
Yeah, but it saved it all. It's fine. Okay. I was about to draw a little big frowny face, be like, God damn it, but I didn't. But it came back, so it's fine.
I see what you're saying, though. Like that is not the time for the key.
Right. I usually I'm happy that they got something out. Like I like seeing people produce that content, and I want to see more of it. So like when I see, I'm like, dude, awesome video. If there's something glaring that I know that they should definitely like do, like let's say their volume levels are weird, it's like, hey, this is great. Turn the music down a little bit so you can hear the voices better, or something like that, But like, that's very constructive. You know, I always want to give it a positive, like, I'm just happy you made something, and that's more than what many people will do. Like, many people just won't make anything.
Mm-hmm.
And there's nothing wrong with being a consumer, but like, if you're gonna get into it, like, you gotta just keep going. You know, you gotta keep working at it.
I think a lot of people, they're kind of taken aback between the difference between the way I talk and the way I write, because I write like an educator, but I talk like an asshole. So
I quote you on that. I write like an educator, but I talk like an asshole.
pretty much,
That
yeah.
is the quote of the day. That's the best thing ever.
So like, I'll every now and then I'll endear myself to someone with writing, and then they'll meet me, and then I feel bad because I'm not I'm not the senpai they expected.
You know, for some people, that's actually it's good to have honesty, as long as it's not coming from a place of like, you know, super negativity. Like, so one of the things is like when you see a video that, especially like in my case, I've been working on an animation for so long that when I see other people do something similar, I cannot help but compare the way I do things to the way they do things. And so one of the things one of the things I always want to say is like, you should use more color or something. But then like, that might not be the aesthetic they're going for. And like, I use color, but then again, I take way longer on my video than people do. So, you know, it's I just
What's worse is when you
I just let people do what they're gonna do. Like, I'm not gonna try and like. You don't want to critique someone out of their own style. You know what I mean?
What's worse is when you do that, but you don't actually even put any thought into how skilled the other person actually is, and whether or not they would have even considered. I gave Joe Cat advice on the storyboarding the other day, and I was writing up this thing. He was talking about how his crap guides were draining him, and I said, if your crap guides are draining you, you might want to do like a sort of two-step process. Like what I do is I draw shorthand animation to all the audio first, and then I go back over it with the real drawings. And the advantage of that is that I can watch a show or listen to music while I animate, so I have more longevity. I don't get as fatigued by it as much because I'm not just sitting in front of a recorder all day. And I wrote that, and I felt really good about it. And I was like, yeah, this is good, solid advice. And then I posted it, and then I was like, wait a minute, Joe Cat's an incredibly experienced animator. He's better than I am. He would have already thought about this. He probably already does it. And then I'm like,
yeah, and then it feels like
I just
preaching to the choir. Or
yes.
yeah.
So yeah, exactly. It became a preaching to the choir moment, and like I didn't want to delete my comment, so I literally just posted another comment saying, "Yeah, you probably already thought about this. I'm an idiot."
Yeah, well, that's a good save because it shows also that you're not trying to like school anybody. You're just
No. Like I hadn't actually watched the crap guides yet. I was aware that he was a decent
So
animator, but I wasn't aware that he was on a professional level.
Oh yeah, gotta love that floppy head, whatever the hell that is.
The
I don't know what it
Whittler.
is, but I love it.
Yeah.
Dinosaur, right?
The Whittler head is a thing from Monster.
Oh, okay. I thought you.
Oh, that isn't that one of the masks you can get?
Yes, it's a mask you can get.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't even play Monster Hunter, but like I love his style and stuff so much that I've watched all his crap guides to Monster Hunter and everything.
I actually adore Monster Hunter. Like I started with Monster Hunter Freedom 2 on PSP, and I've been playing it ever since. I freaking love that game. But you know what? I am not the biggest fan of Monster Hunter World because they took out all the freaking best monsters. They took out Tigrex. They took out Basarios.
Gasp.
They took out freaking Nargacuga. They took out all the cat monsters. They took out all the freaking good monsters, and they replaced them with some shitty dinosaurs. And I'm like, I don't go to Monster Hunter to hunt just dinosaurs. There's so many cooler monsters you made, and you took them from me. And I'm mad, and I want my monster.
It was like just listening to you right now. It's like watching someone like turn up the volume slowly as you got more and more and more.
I'm mad about it. They made this amazing game, and they took out some of the best parts for no reason.
I know that they're adding. There's going to be an expansion for it, like pretty.
I know, and they're going to put. I think they're putting Nargacuga in it if they haven't already. I'm pretty sure they already put Tigrex in there, which is pretty good. But it's like the damage is done. I'm not playing the game anymore. too focused on my animation.
Yeah, I
Anyway,
haven't been able to
I better
just
get back to
game.
I better get back to After Effects. All right, I'll see you guys.
See ya, Item.
Bye, Item.
Oh, by the way, my name is Rourke. You don't have to call me Item.
I can't. I should
Goodbye.
be calling you Mr. Pouch.
No,
Goodbye.
Rourke is fine.
All right, Rorik. It's nice to meet you finally.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Nice to meet you too.
Bye-bye.
See ya.
Alright, I
That's
think
nice.
I'm finally done coloring in all of this stuff.
All right. You should definitely save that thing
Oh yeah.
and yeah, post it
Nothing's-
somewhere. It's
I'm
very
scared.
cool with the background. I
I'm-
like the green.
I'm scared of it. I love it though.
What I don't understand. What's scary about it? I'm not really.
I admire it, honestly, but at the same time, it is It kind of reminds me of that this one picture of Asuka from Evangelion, and like it's just a bumble of all her inner turmoil and shit. Yeah,
I haven't seen the show in a long time.
but that's basically all it is. Though it looks like a amalgamation of a lot of weird stuff. Weird stuff. I got 1 second my throat percent. It was nice though. I like it.
Yeah, it was fun, and I definitely didn't expect this to happen today. I just saw Des and Coming Soon and the thing, and I'm like, I'm gonna pop in here and see what's going on. and then Aiden got on, and Item got on.
I can't believe I missed Aiden. I'm so mad. I missed Aiden.
He wasn't on for too long. He was on for maybe like 30, 40 minutes.
Yeah, not too long. He just enough to draw the monstrosities.
Yes. But
Wow. I have like an Inception thing going on with the dang Twitch because I'm trying to.
I'm seeing it, yeah.
I'm not on the Twitch anymore. What's happening? Let me see.
She's got like several iterations of the same screen up.
Yeah, because I'm trying to save on my documents and I don't want people seeing my documents. So it's just like going in and in and in and in.
I'm on Twitch. Load. I need to see this.
It keeps going. God.
All right. Well, I think I'm also going to take my leave.
I'll post the
Have a
final
nice night,
on
or
Twitch
day.
there. I mean on
Oh,
Twitter.
yep. That is Inception.
There it is. All right. You guys have a good one. Nice to meet you, Kyle the God.
May you have a blessed day with the dairy, or something like that.
We appreciate that.
Thank you. I feel like I'm now.
May your bones have plenty of vitamin D.
Yeah,
Not vitamin D.
calcium is what you mean.
Calcium.
I feel like you just
that's it.
blessed me, and now I can digest lactase better.
Yes. Absolutely agree.
All right, guys, it's been great. Des, I'll see you, or I'll talk with you on the 4th.
I'll probably text you between here and now, so we can have probably like a meeting with Joe and stuff like that, so we can chit chat about our episode that's going to come out on live stream on Sunday.
What time were we doing it on Sunday? I forgot.
That is going to be from 2 to 3 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Central.
Okay. I will see you guys later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, guys. Bye.